Alright everyone, so the Silverstone Grand Prix, the British Grand Prix last weekend, marked the halfway point of the 2025 season. We've now completed 12 rounds out of 24 in 2025. And for you guys that were following me all the way back in March, feels like a very long time ago now, just before the season kicked off in Australia, you will have known that I did some pre-season predictions. I did some predictions for the 2025 Formula 1 season. These are bold predictions like we love to do here on the channel. These are predictions that I don't think are the most likely, but I do think are possible, and I gave my reasons for thinking they were possible in that video. But let's go through them at the halfway point, guys. How am I looking halfway through the season? Because just going over the predictions very quickly before I started recording this video, it's a mixed bag. It's a very mixed bag, verging on pretty bad, but let's get into it, guys. So the first bold prediction that I made was that Oliver Bearman was going to be the best rookie in 2025. Now, let me just caveat this by saying that my rationale behind this was that I believe that Bearman had the most realistic shot of beating his teammate. Of course, I didn't think that Bearman was going to be highest up in the standings. I thought that was going to be Kimi Antonelli because he is driving the best car out of all the rookies in the form of the Mercedes. But my rationale was basically that I thought that Bearman had a good shot of beating Esteban Ocon in the Haas this year. However, it's not really worked out that way, to be honest. Ocon is comfortably ahead of Ollie Bearman in the Drivers' Championship at the moment. Bearman had some really good drives earlier on in the season, most notably in China, where he went from the back of the grid to the points. He's had some really good drives in there, but lately he's kind of been faltering a little bit. His performance over the last 4 or 5 rounds has not really been that great. Ocon, though, has been picking up points on a semi-regular basis for Haas, so Bearman really not the best rookie so far in 2025. If you take it as him scoring the most points, he's not done that. That is Kimi Antonelli, which I think anybody really would have predicted, to be honest. But interestingly, the only rookie who's actually beating his teammate right now, or teammates I should technically say, is Isaac Hadjar. Hadjar has been really impressive this season. I thought he'd do well, to be honest, but I did not expect him to outscore both Yuki Tsunoda, who is of course now driving for Red Bull. He was his teammate RB earlier on in the season, but he's resoundingly beaten Liam Lawson in that Racing Bull as well. So whichever metric you choose to use with this, Bearman has not been the best rookie so far in 2025, but he's done a decent job so far in my opinion. However, he's got to start picking up some points soon, otherwise the pressure is very much going to be mounting. Predictions 2 and 3 both relate to how many wins I think both the teams and the drivers are going to get in 2025. I actually predicted that 5 teams would get a victory in 2025. Last year, of course, 4 teams got a win, so I thought this year it would even be more mixed up than that. And technically, in Grand Prix, we've only seen 3 constructors win a race. McLaren have won the vast majority of them, Mercedes have won one of them, and Red Bull have won a few in the hands of Max Verstappen as well. If you want to be really generous, you could technically say that Sir Lewis Hamilton did win a race, albeit a sprint race at the Chinese Grand Prix. I'm not really counting that, though. I did say Grand Prix victory. So right now we are on 3 out of 5. Do I think there's going to be 5 this season? No. I don't think that's looking particularly great at this point. I think it'd be a stretch to say that Ferrari are going to win a race this season, and I can't really see Williams or Sauber. Sauber are actually 6th in the Constructors' Championship now. They're the more consistent team, so I don't really see that happening personally. I think 4 are a push, but 5 is not really going to happen. I also said that there would be 8 drivers that win a race, and this one's looking even worse, if anything. Obviously, Lando Norris and Oscar Piastri have won the lion's share of races so far in 25. Max Verstappen has won a few as well. George Russell has won 1 too. I'm not counting Hamilton in the Chinese sprint. I've already said that for the other ones. So we're currently on 4. I can't really see 8 different winners. Maybe 6 or so, but I think it's going to take something really special for somebody else to win a race. Ferrari don't look like they're quite there yet. Antonelli, to ask him to win a race, I mean, it's possible, but it's unlikely, to be honest. And then you're looking at the likes of Yuki Tsunoda, who will not get on top of that Red Bull in time. I can't see that in a month of Sundays. And then you're into the Williams boys, you know, Albon and Sainz. I just don't see it really. So honestly, 3 out of 3 so far have been pretty terrible. But this one, the 4th one, is absolutely dead and buried. Ferrari to win the Constructors' World Championship. Now, like I said at the start of this video, at the start of these predictions when I made them, these are unlikely predictions. These are ones that could happen, you know, and I give my reasons for it. I thought the Ferrari might have a shot this year with how close they were in 2024. They finished second on the final day. They could have got it if they got a better result in Abu Dhabi, if they managed to win that race, but McLaren just held on. This year, though, the two have absolutely diverged no end. McLaren are absolutely walking the Constructors' Championship. They will win it, no doubt whatsoever. One of their drivers will be champion this season as well. Ferrari are the closest challengers for McLaren, but McLaren have over double the points of Ferrari, so there's no way they're catching him. Absolutely not. It is over on that one. However, I have got one prediction that's looking pretty good. The last one. I went for Oscar Piastri to be the world champion. He's currently leading the world championship, so it's definitely possible. However, Norris is on a good run at the moment. He's won the last 2 Grand Prix. Piastri's not won in 4, so there's still plenty of time. And obviously, he did make a mistake last time out at Silverstone. Whether you believe it was a just penalty or not, he definitely made a mistake with his restart there. So we'll see what happens, guys. Long season to go, but yeah. One of these is absolutely not happening. Ferrari will not win the Constructors' Championship. It's pretty unlikely that Behrman will be the Rookie of the Year. Still plenty of time to improve, of course, and I don't really give much chance. I don't really think that getting 5 winning teams or 8 win... I don't really think that 5 teams are going to win this season. I don't think that 8 drivers are going to win either, so I think those are done. But Piastri to be champion, looking pretty good. He's top of the standings for now. But yeah, those are my bold predictions and how wrong I have been so far this season. I know nothing about Formula 1, clearly, guys. Why do you watch me? Probably just to laugh at me with things like this, in fairness. But yeah, did you make predictions before this season? How are yours getting on so far? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Like, share, comment, subscribe as always, guys, and have a fantastic day wherever in the world today, and we'll see you very soon.